What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. Today's a really exciting day as always because we are heading down to the Goodwood Saywell track day. The reason you didn't get a cold start up on this beautiful 2013 Nissan GTR is because I'm running really late as always and we need to get there in time to pick everyone up. Obviously fill this thing up with juice because it drinks like anything and it should be a pretty sick day overall. We're meeting a couple of guys at the train station in Southampton who have come from the other side of the south of England, and we're then going to be driving over to Goodwood. We're going to be convoying with a couple of C63s, one of which is straight piped and supercharged. And I don't know how he hasn't been completely arrested for that car yet, because it's ridiculous. And if you've probably seen that in the last vlog actually, it's a sick car. But let's get on with the journey and enjoy the cruise in this absolutely sick supercar. Now that we're all juiced up, 50 quid at the moment is incredibly expensive, so that's like $70 at the moment. In England gets me half a tank of fuel, which is absolutely ridiculous. That probably won't even last me the day, to be honest, and that's the reason I think people don't buy these cars. I mean, actually buying a GTR is not that expensive, you know, it's like a really high spec A6 and you see loads of those cruising around, but the running costs are just astronomical. It drinks petrol. I've been getting around the 10 mile per gallon mark if I drive it like relatively aggressively. Obviously you can't drive it super aggressively because you'd kill yourself. So on the cruise down there, I've got to give a shout out to these guys' Instagrams. Instagram names, go on.
At Supercars in the South. At Supercars.
There we go. See, so that's their Instagram names. Give them a follow because they do all the event organising and stuff. They've got some pretty sick stuff going on. Well, we made it and we didn't die, which is step one, but there's a part of it's another GTR as we came in, and that was really cool because that was an original 09 plate and the owner had owned it since picking it up, and that was pretty cool because he's put 30,000 miles on it and has, you know, obviously fully serviced it and everything. But on the way in there's another GTR 2017 Katza Orange. That was my dream spec really, but you know, come on, 68-70 grand for that one. That's a hell of a lot more money for an extra 30 brake horsepower and some aero improvements, but the Katza Orange paint does look sick. So we just sort of guessed where we were going and walked under a tunnel because we saw the arse end of a TDF. We were greeted with a 918 right there on the track, which I need to grab some pictures of. And over there, right at the top of the tunnel we just walked out of, there is a Pagani I, a Aventador S, a Ferrari TDF, as I've already mentioned, F12 TDF, a LaFerrari. It's not on a Pertiv, it has got a very nice black top on it, which makes it look even lower than it already is. A Zonda, a Huayra there, and also a, I think that is a 720S and a Huracan Performante, and a Brabus, I wish I could even 63. But anyway, ridiculous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this YouTube malarkey because there's just so many different angles you can pull. It's just absolutely ridiculous because all these cars, they've all got so many interesting little features, like the little carbon bits that house the headlights and the wing mirrors, and all of them just look good from every angle, and you're walking around them with a camera and you're like, what do I take a picture of? What angle do I look at it from? Because they're all absolutely spectacular, and it's just a privilege to stand by them, to be honest. It's ridiculous. Now, while I obviously had to get some quality time getting pictures of the hypercars over there, there are some really cool cars in the car park as well that can't be missed really. Obviously there are a load of GTRs, all of which are significantly less stock than mine, but sick nonetheless. GT3 RS, you've got a 458 Italia over there, another GTR there. I've seen a couple of 17 plate ones now, but to be honest, you can't ignore how cool all the cars are in the car park, and it's well worth walking around here just to see what gems we can spot. That was the first time I've ever seen a Pagani in motion, and the noise that comes out of that AMG V12 in the back of those things. Oh my god, it's just sort of, it's like, it sits at a frequency while it's idling that like really drums through your chest, and I can't believe it, but the legend that owns that car is actually tracking a Zonda. I can't wait to see this thing go round, because it is just going to be absolutely crazy. It's actually nigh on perfect weather today. There's a little bit of cloud overhead, and when it's overcast you can get a little bit, some better pictures of the cars because you get slightly less reflections, but the temperature is way up there. I highly regret putting a hoodie on, but I thought it was a bit overcast this morning, but it's actually turned out really, really warm. Perfect weather for this sort of event. Warm tarmac, plenty of sun, but not enough to get too many reflections. And just look at this track I'm walking up with all these ridiculous cars, and as you get closer and closer towards the front, the types of cars you see slowly escalate in quality until you get to the front 8, where you have the Zonda and the TDF and the LAF and the 918, and it's just ridiculous. I love these things. Actually, I'm thinking of getting an original Skyline 2 litre as a daily, but at the moment I desperately cannot afford anything, including food at the moment, but it was a worthwhile sacrifice to drive up here in the GTR. I think I'm going to have to round the video out there, guys. I am knackered and starving hungry, but seeing all those cars today was absolutely epic. I think my favourite, I want to say the Huayra, but the exposed carbon on that Zonda did sway me towards the Zonda. But it was an absolutely sick day. If you did enjoy seeing all these amazing cars on my YouTube channel, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, let me know why, and hit the dislike button, I guess. You know, any interaction, publicity is good publicity. So yeah, anyway guys, links to all my social media is down in the description below. I'll see you very soon with more awesome content. Subscribe and hit the little notification bell so that you can stay up to date with all of my latest content. And I'll see you guys very soon with more sick videos. Peace!